Alright, so we're live and recording. Um, this would be the first video actually that I have an audio of me talking. Um, welcome to the channel. This is my fish room. This is my fish rack. And yeah, I keep betta fish, Siamese fighting fish, and the ones I specifically keep are the Smaragdinas and the Embellis. So they differ from the Splendens that you might see at the pet store. Like you can see right here, I have a Smaragdina right there, and yeah, it's a good indication that the water quality is good if they're building their bubble nest. In this case, just right there. So I already fed them, so I'm not going to feed them again. And actually, this one is actually the fluval vacation food. So yeah, it's about 7 days that it'll last you. So I just wanted to try one right now, just before I go on holidays, just to see how it actually looks. Because once you put it in your tank and you go for vacation, you don't really get to see the actual product being used. So this is it actually, and it looks like there's some sort of like biofilm forming around it, but this is day 2 now of this vacation food thing, and I haven't been feeding this this male Embellis right here. I haven't been feeding him just because he has that 1 week worth of food, and it kind of does look like, it's making a mess a little bit on the water quality, but I think it's safe for the fish. It has to be. I mean, it's fluval. They most likely already thought about that. So yeah, I just wanted to give that a shot just before I go. And just to let you guys know, the top row here are betta males. So I keep them separate for, obvious reasons, that they are very territorial and they'll fight each other for territory or for a female. So it's just best to keep them in their own tanks. And this is my OG right here actually. This guy has been with me for about a year now. I got him on Kijiji. He actually came with a female, but I killed the female by accident. She dried out, so she was just left to dry by mistake, by accident. So I lost my female that way. But they did breed, so this is actually an offspring of the pair. That's one, and then I have another one that's like in here, but I don't know where it is right now. This is a tank mixed with guppies and endlers, juvenile guppies and endlers, so I'm just waiting for them to grow out. But this is a good tank because it's creating a lot of nutrients for the hornwort, and that's the good thing about having a huge bioload in your tank. This is a 5-gallon. But going back to the channel itself, I was thinking about, just showing you guys the journey. So this is it. This is the journey, and you can consider this the beginning, right? Even though I've been in the hobby for 10 plus years. I think I started in 2010, but back then I started with flower horn, and then I, got into arowanas, and my brother was pretty much into that as well. So, uh, yeah, he was more saltwater and South African cichlids. I was more South American cichlids, and just some of the monster fishes that were available in the local fish stores back in Ontario. So that used to be my hobby for a while. Especially the flower horn. I kept plenty different kinds of flower horn throughout the years when I was starting. But actually, I really started out with the betta, like probably most people have. So mine was, just a typical Beta Splendid from a pet store, and that was a good start for me to kind of learn how to take care of a betta and you know uh, gain the foundation into the hobby. But yeah, I started with the cichlids, and then now, fast forward, I went back to nano tanks, nano fish, and the bettas are, you know, a testament to the hobby and how long they've been successful in the hobby. So that's why I'm sticking with the bettas. And then these ones are the wild types. So can't really find them here. So I had to get that actually shipped from Indonesia. So except for this guy was from Kijiji, like I said, but the other ones, like the embellis, these guys are from Indonesia. As you can see, I'm trying to start breeding right now in these totes. These are probably the largest aquariums that I have at the moment, and they are plastic totes, about 18 gallons full, but I'm keeping them half full. This is really heavy duty, high quality material type of plastic, and it doesn't bow from the sides here, as you can tell. They don't bow at all, but I just keep them halfway just because bettas tend to jump, and I don't want to have to put a netting or a cover on top, so I just keep it half empty like this, because typically a betta would jump 3 inches from the water surface. So yeah, but yeah, there's more videos to come for sure. This is definitely just the beginning. I just wanted to introduce myself, and yeah, I'll go from there. I did mention I was gonna work on this tank, but I'll probably save that for another video because I gotta charge the camera. So I'll see you in the next video.